Easy.
50% of the population will be overweight or obese, calculated by 2035. I just try and eat a balanced whole food diet, right? Not eating a lot of processed foods. The first time I did a routine, like a high volume routine with the Barbarians, I was kind of like, I'm not coming back. Like, I'm not, like, this is weird. Ways to invest in assets, things that you don't got to do anything for and is generating.
And now when we talk about 11 acres of land, what are we planting there? What's going on there now?
I have a lot of soursop. That's like
Woo!
the number one thing on my land.
That's like my favorite.
Yes, it's soursop and mangoes. That's the main things that have been there.
Get the mic. Let me get the mic.
Get the
Let's
mic.
go.
Get the mic.
Oh! Oh!
204.
204. Pull up or push up. Handstand push up or Superman push up. Muscle up or pull up. Muscle up or push up.
باب مفتوح للاجتهادات التقريب هذا حد العالم هذا طالب لكن هذا راسخ والى اخره.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh to all the 𝗪𝗡𝗣𝗦𝗧𝗂𝗏 YouTubers and viewers. Welcome back to a new video on Rip Right HD. Who do we have the pleasure of speaking with?
What's going on? Rip Right, 𝗪𝗡𝗣𝗦𝗧𝗂𝗏 here with the fitness journals where I provide education, entertainment, and authenticity to the calisthenics game.
Y'all know what time it is, guys. Fitness journals has taught me a lot throughout the years. Linked up straight out of Brooklyn, New York. And where are we right now?
We in Grenada, man.
Woo!
We in Grenada.
Grenada.
For real.
Okay, is this your birthplace?
No, I was born in Boston, grew up in Asia. Family is from Grenada. I did live here for 2 years. I graduated from high school here. Have land here. When we start interview, I'll get a little bit deeper into that. But yeah, I work online, you know, so I'm everywhere. I could be here, I could be there. I have dual citizenship, so I spend as much time in Grenada as I can.
Okay, perfect. And when did you get here on this trip?
Believe it or not, it's about to be exactly a year.
Nice.
Right? So I was supposed to leave after 2 weeks. I had got COVID, and then I ended up sticking around, and I said, hey, man, I'm not rushing back to the cold. I don't need to go back if I don't have to. And so I've been here for 11 months now. 11
months. And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 29. I just turned 29 March 9. So as of now, it's been about 3 weeks.
Okay, got it. And how long have you been into calisthenics?
Well, growing up, I did a lot of martial arts, so that was like my introduction to understanding body weight, right? And for sure, my dad, he was in a military. He was in the military, so that was always instilled before I even knew.
Was that the grow up in Asia aspect?
Yeah,
of being on base?
Well, initially he was in the military, but then he became a missionary, and we traveled all over the place. So that's how that became a thing, traveling all over Asia.
Nice, that's dope. Okay, so now you're in Grenada, you stuck around, and what did you decide to do while you was here?
Well, you know, like I said, initially I was just hanging out, but then my grandfather, so he built his entire empire off of land, right? Farming, agriculture, everything. He passed away going on 3 years now. The land was passed down, and I'm like, look, this land sitting here is doing nothing. Let me develop it. So now the long-term plan is putting down a retreat for clients. I have online clients. I deal with a lot of corporate clients. The main business that I have, we do wellness program for corporate clients. So teaching their employees how to get in shape without needing the gym. Because once again, like the twins said, if y'all could reference that, you know, go check out their interview. They did talk about a lot of people don't understand that you could get fit without going to the gym lifting weights. We're not anti-gym by any stretch. It's just there's no excuse if you know that calisthenics exists. Right, so with that being the case, putting a retreat there. Right now we're just doing farming, which farm to plate, that's the ideal of the retreat. People come there, they're able to experience everything within the farm. I have been documenting that on my YouTube as of like recently. So those little updates are gonna be thrown up there. And that's the plan. That's what I'm doing here right now.
Got it. And how much land we're talking about?
11 acres.
Woo! What's the tax looking like on that?
Oh, fortunately, I don't got to pay any taxes. That was taken care of through the dealings that my grandfather had. So there's literally, right now, no money out of pocket. I can definitely say I'm blessed in that sense, and it would be a shame to let that land go to waste and not utilize it for a purpose like that.
Got it. So so you're not rushing back to?
No. Well, I am going back. I'm going back in a couple weeks, but this is home base for now, right? This is home base. I love the Caribbean sun. I'm not a fan of the cold, right? And I know Rip, you moved that out of the cold. So, you know, you see where I'm coming from, right? And that's definitely I like to be free, right? I like to live where I could just go and pick my fruit and eat it.
Yes.
And that's what we do here.
Exactly.
You know, so.
Nice. Okay, and your income, if you don't mind me asking, is all calisthenic based or?
Well, online based. So programming, I do stock trading as well. More so now, long-term investing. I used to do a lot of day trading. I utilize my money a little differently with the land stuff for now. And then we recently, as of like 2 weeks ago, we kicked off, me and a friend, we went to school together, a roadside assistance business down here. So that's the latest thing. The website, I just put it up this morning before I actually came out here. So it's called 𝗪𝗡𝗥𝗄𝗏. And I just look for service-based businesses that have a need, and, you know, whether it's using income or my skill level to invest, that's the avenue that I utilize. And, you know, as far as, you know, just getting a little bit into the investment side of stuff, is using your skill that you know, training people, working, whatever, even if you're not, whatever your job is, you take that money and you look for ways to invest in assets, things that you don't got to do anything for, and is generating income while you sleep, you know. And that's the type of time that I know everybody who we standing here with right now, Rip, the Bar Twins, that's what, you know, it's about. We not here for long, you know, on this earth, so it's occupy until the end, right? And that's what we doing, and really trying to look to make it purposeful, not just say, hey, look, how much money can I put in my pocket, and then just let it be for a selfish reason. And that's why the retreat is something that it will so far surpass, you know, just, sure, it's going to make money, like, of course, but allowing people to come and say, yo, this is where your foods are coming from. This is what it is to eat organic and eat healthy, where that's not very accessible in America. But, well, no, I'm not going to say in city areas. So
Without
giving
a doubt.
people, number one, the knowledge and the understanding that there is a better way of eating, a better way of living, other than just eating processed stuff. And unfortunately, you know, in America right now, where by 2035 we're on track to 50. Well, not even just America. 50% of the population will be overweight or obese,
Wow.
calculated by 2035.
Okay.
Right? So that's why our mission is super important.
And what is your diet like? Are you plant based, or you veggie, or you do everything?
Yeah, I try and eat primarily whole foods. So I'm not vegan. My parents are still vegan. If you are new to me, I did give the rundown a couple years back of like how I was raised. I was vegan for the first 15 years of my life, until, like, you know, I'm like, hey, let me try some chicken. Growing up in Asia, there's a lot of different varieties of food. So I was like, before I'm out of here, let me try it out. But understanding for myself now, what is very important to understand what's going in my body, I'm a lot more aware than when I would just like listen to my parents, don't eat this because I told you not to, right? It's, why should I not be eating this way? Why should I be drinking more of this or less of that?
Your
and
own
you know,
research.
yeah, so it's important to understand, and that's what I always tell people. Don't just take something that someone says at face value. Do your little digging. Like, once they make you aware of it, try and understand why it's beneficial or not beneficial to do X, Y, Z. So me personally, I just try and eat a balanced whole food diet, right? Not eating a lot of processed foods. I try and, you know, see where am I getting it from, and I cook my own food.
And now when we talk about 11 acres of land, what are we planting there? What's going on there now?
So have a lot of soursop. That's like the number one thing on my land.
That's like my favorite.
Yes, it's soursop and mangoes. That's the main things that have been there for a while. But right now we just planted 2,000 pepper plants. So sweet peppers, tomatoes, okra, potatoes, pumpkin, like those kind of short crops,
Yeah.
vine type of stuff. Because right now the market, we're just looking to provide kind of on a commercial scale to restaurants, to supermarkets, things like that. That's where we're going for right now. But down the road, which, you know, we're planning everything out right now. This is like the first time I'm actually involved in this level on things like that. So I'm making sure I'm getting the right people in place, is making products and exporting. So making like sour sap leaf tea, putting that in, you know, in our own packets and exporting those stuff. And obviously going to be utilizing the online avenues. That's how,
without a doubt.
that's how we're going to be doing it. And that's the beauty of working, you know, having accessible internet. That's it.
Okay. And as far as Instagram, your YouTube, when are we gonna see some more?
Hey, listen, bro. This right here, like, this is nostalgic right here, and it's still kind of surreal. Like, Rip is in Grenada because for us for y'all who, you know, don't know how far we go back for a while, right? We've done videos doing handstand tutorials, doing, you know, interviews and stuff like that. So for Rip to be in Grenada, you know, it's kind of like, bro, the way we kind of really became acclimated was through the content. Yeah. And I'm like, this is why, like, understanding at the beginning, why did I actually get into content creation, you know, the collaborative efforts, and not about like any politics, right? It's like the building up aspect. So that question you just asked, bro, I'm officially, like, for real, I'm gonna get back on shooting regular, real content.
Yeah, because I know what they call the whatever holds the data.
The motherboard,
for your footage. I know it's packed.
Oh yeah, no, my external hard drive.
The hard drive. That's it, the external hard drive.
Oh yeah.
All right, so quick question before we end. How long you've been doing calisthenics?
I started, like, officially my calisthenics journey.
The high reps.
Yeah, was in 2014. I walked into the park. I had just came from Alabama. I was going to school down there. I was like dabbling with a little bit of 5 push-ups, 10 push-ups, the basic stuff that I'm thinking that's calisthenics. I walked into the park in Flatbush area, Nazareth Park, and I saw Zeph and Barbarians doing stuff, and I'm like, I'm thinking, I'm about to show out, right?
And you was how old at that time?
I was, that was about, what, 10 years ago now?
Okay.
So I was 18, 17, 18, probably maybe just turning 19, right? So I'm 29 now. So about 10 years ago, like, I really kicked off my calisthenics journey for real, like, getting on the bar and the first time I did a routine, like a high volume routine with the Barbarians, I was kind of like, I'm not coming back. Like, I'm not, like, this is weird. Like, I'm not going to be built from this, right? So I just kind of, and I'm a weighted calisthenics guy, right? So that's my specialty. Like, I like doing the power stuff. I like doing, like, the explosive stuff. That's why people are like, yo, you sure you not, like, under them weights pressing heavy? Nah, weighted calisthenics.
Can we see what you're talking about?
Yeah, bro. Let's tap in real quick. Let me get the mic.
Get the
mic.
Let's see. He's talking this explosive. So, you know what I mean?
First, we just gonna touch this right here, right?
Gonna touch that. If y'all don't know about herb,
right? So we gonna touch this real quick, right? And we gonna touch this over here real quick, right?
Gonna touch every ball on the spot.
Now we touching the floor right now. We touching the floor right.
Easy. This is what he do.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what calisthenics can get you, right?
Yo, how much you weigh, big bro?
204.
204. Pull up or push up?
Push up.
Handstand push up or Superman push up?
Handstand push up.
Muscle up or pull up?
Muscle up.
Muscle up or push up?
Muscle up again.
Muscle up or dip?
Weighted dips.
Nice. Y'all seen it here first, man. Fitness journals. Links will be in the description. Bar Twins. Stay tuned, y'all. Stay ripped. 6-pack. Big back. Big facts. Grenada edition.
Indeed, in the body, literal translation, is a lump of flesh, a piece of meat. إِذَا صَلَحَتْ صَلَحَ الْجَسَدُ كُلُّهُ. And when that lump of flesh